My name's Elmer Abapo. I'm a hip hop and R&B artist here from Las Vegas, and my music is focused around inspiring people to really pursue their dreams and goals and telling them that, you can really do it. We're living in a time that you can, where it's possible.
What's going on, everybody? It's your guy AD with another edition of this session. Now today, to my left, we got a special guest, my guy Elmer Abapo. What's going on, man?
Chilling, doing all right.
Is it Elmer? Is it Elmer Abapo? Do we use both names?
I like to go with Elmer Abapo just because it's just very unique. You're not going to come across another one. The only one who exists, at least that I know of, is my dad. But he's not on social media. No, my full name's actually Elmer Aldrich. That's like a compound name. And he's Elmer Abapo. But I just run with that.
He's the only other one you know.
Right.
Is that Spanish or?
I'm Filipino.
Filipino. Okay. Dope. Now, are you originally from Vegas?
No, I was born in California, and then I moved to Vegas when I was 5, so I'm pretty much raised in Vegas.
You're pretty much a local.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know that I know too many Elmers. I think you're probably the only Elmer that I know.
Right.
Outside of going through school and you get the Elmer's glue. That's like the first thing that came to mind when I saw your name. I'm like, glue.
Yeah, that's
really
what he
weird.
says.
Okay. Did you get teased about that in school when you were growing up? Or?
Not really, man, because, I went to a Catholic school, so the whole time, everybody knew who I was. So, I make jokes already over by the time.
Yeah, everybody, by the time you're in high school, everybody's already made the same joke.
Right.
Facts. Now, you sing and you rap.
Yeah, produce as well.
Okay. And when you say produce, do you mean you make beats? Because production is so wide these days. What do you mean by produce?
Well, because I know in the old school terms, production is not necessarily sitting down making beats. It's also kind of actually producing the whole thing. And I would like to say that I produce things because it's not just me making a sequence of beats and then jumping on top of it. I like to create a storyline through it. So, and
as far as using live instruments or
I don't necessarily play live instruments. I do though.
Okay.
But not necessarily for some of my productions, but I do play it live.
Okay.
When I'm producing.
So you're like Ed Sheeran out here on stage pretty much.
I do kind of do what Ed Sheeran does too. If it's not doing hip hop and R&B, I'm actually going to restaurants, some of the casinos, playing some of the gigs. So I'll beatbox, play guitar, live loop, and sing as well. So.
That's a multitasker.
Yeah. I have to because that's one of my other primary sources of income.
Okay.
So I'm a full-time artist.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
So when you say full-time artist, does that mean you don't have any other side job, any side gig? Or
no, everything is just me trying to.
So you're not working in retail or going to school or anything like that?
No, I actually graduated with a degree in architecture, so I finished that 2 years ago.
Wow.
And then I was working at an architecture firm, but I just realized it wasn't for me, and
the money had to be decent though.
The money was good, yeah, but and that's one of the things I learned too. Even though your job is good, everything could be great. You could be getting good money. I don't want to say I got good money, but I was doing pretty well.
Living life.
You're still not going to be fulfilled unless you're doing something that you really want to do. And I'm really happy that I learned that early on.
Okay.
So that's why I'm pursuing music now, and I just jumped in.
And you're loving it.
I will say this. The money is not that great,
right?
But my mentality and my mind is definitely happier,
right?
That's for sure.
That's all that matters.
Right,
we're not put here to be mad and hate life. We put here to enjoy it, whether that means money or no money, or getting to money. But hopefully someday, actually, we'll speak it into existence. Now you will come into money through music.
Yeah. That's something I believe a lot.
You got to speak it out there.
The process of getting there.
Facts. So. Now, did you start singing or rapping first?
I want to say I started singing first, but not. I wouldn't take it seriously, because I was sung as a young kid, right? But and then in 7th grade, I just hung around a lot of people who like to rap, make beats, bang on tables, all that kind of stuff.
Lunchroom type stuff.
Right, and that's when I started rapping, and I just fell in love with that ever since, and then got the confidence to start singing. After a while, and now I do both. And best of both worlds, right?
So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27 now. Just turned 27.
Okay, me as well. That's wild. Okay, see, I thought you were a lot younger. Because I guess nowadays, 2017, we hear a lot of singing / rapping.
Right.
For the past couple of years, and I feel like Drake has played a big influence in that. Drake and some other artists as well. Don't get me wrong, J. Cole does it, Wale does it too, even Kendrick does it. But Drake was that he teetered the line so very well. Would you feel like you're influenced by someone like Drake, or who would you say your influences are?
Absolutely influenced by Drake, for sure. I think at the time when he came out with that, I've heard it from like a few people, but back then, before Drake came out, I was always thinking, oh man, it'd be kind of dope to like sing and rap at the same time. But
Yes.
you know how it was back then.
It
like,
wasn't.
It was not a thing, and I'd be like, I just thought like people thought it'd be whack, so I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
But I think what I've realized now is you got to be that different person. If you have that idea in your head, you got to do it because someone else is going to do it. The universe is going to give that idea to somebody else.
They're going to take it. They're going to run with it. They're going to become successful with it.
Right.
So you would say you're influenced by Drake. Who else?
So Drake, definitely Childish Gambino.
Okay, that makes sense then too.
He's another singer, rapper, and also just his approach to being okay with being different as well.
Okay.
Some other earlier influences, absolutely Michael Jackson, probably like one of the best examples of an all-around artist, singer, performer, just everything.
Right.
And I have like a few like little like influences here and there, like Bruno Mars for his like vocal range and all that. Like I admire the greats, right?
Yeah, you got to.
You got to admire the greats to like be great. So
not mad at that.
Right.
So you've got a couple songs out that I mean you've got a lot of songs out that I like, but the two that hit me, and maybe it was more so the visual. The one song I really like is "Wasting No Time."
I appreciate that.
I like that without the visual. Then I saw the visual, and that just made me like it more, just because it was so like it almost seemed very spontaneous, spur of the moment.
Right.
It was done in IKEA, right?
Right.
And was that like shortly after IKEA opened, or when did you guys? Where did that even come about? Why'd y'all decide to do the video in IKEA?
Well, because like obviously like the nature of the song is like a very fun, uplifting kind of song, so I'm not gonna be out like in the garages or like in some grungy type like rap stuff.
Facts.
So we're like, it just made sense. Like IKEA is that kind of place. It's a nice like colorful place, and it kind of goes along with the song, like just like this double entendre of we're walking around IKEA wasting our time, but really we're not wasting our time.
I didn't catch that.
Grinding.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of like.
No, I like that. I'm mad I didn't catch it. That's pretty dope.
Right. What's interesting, I'm happy that you like it though, because like I sent it off to like blogs and they're just like, yo, this is corny, this is lame.
They responded like that.
Yeah, they responded like that, and then I talked to my other friend.
Come on, you gotta just say it now.
No, I didn't, cause I don't like push it to like certain blogs. Like there's this thing I use where it pushes it to blogs for
mass
you.
blogs, yeah.
But like I kind of like read up on which blogs I want to send it to.
I can't believe they responded like that.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, it's corny. And then my other homie was on, Nico DeTore. He was just like, I don't worry about those people. They're just not the target that we're trying to hit. You know?
Yeah, and if someone sent me something and I honestly did not like. By the way, shout out to your girlfriend Nikki and Service Dog Ruby in the building.
Right. By the way, she shot the video.
You shot the video. Yeah. Holy cow. So this is a match made in heaven.
Right.
That's support. That's like support times 200. So I respect it. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you guys for being like that.
Yeah.
No, but if someone sent me something, they submitted something to me, and I didn't happen to be a fan of it, and I wasn't going to post it on whatever blog I write for, I just wouldn't respond. Right. Or I guess it's not courteous, but I would just respond like, This isn't what we're looking for, or I'll get back to you, or let's keep them coming, keep sending your stuff my way. I don't know if I can post this, but I wouldn't. It's lame. That's just kind of that's corny on their part. Sorry, it's kind of upset me a little bit.
It's all good. I mean, like I have to learn how to take it. That was like my first time actually sending stuff to blogs, and like that made me learn like, wow, people. You really gotta have like tough skin for this. Like, people are not gonna be nice to you just because. Even if I'm a nice person, doesn't mean people are gonna be nice to me.
They might even take more advantage of you because they know you're nice. No, I'm not saying switch it up, not at all. Now you've also got the song Right Now.
Right.
I like Right Now because it's a little more. I don't know if it's more fast paced than Wasting My Time or Wasting No Time.
It is.
Is it okay? But like you kind of like it gets a little more amped. Right. What got me about that is that I saw something in the video, a place that I've seen in other pictures, but I've never been there. It's like it almost looks like a Price is Right type circle with all where is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's called the Wheel of Misfortune, and it's I don't know the exact like location, but it's when you start heading down towards like Lake Las Vegas, there's gonna be like a gas station in that area, and it's just like a 10-minute walk from there, and like you gotta like talk to the people at the gas station, because if you don't talk to them and you don't know where it is, you're not gonna find it. But it's just some kind of like facility where they were like mining stuff, and then some graffiti artists just decided to come in and make a Wheel of Misfortune in there. So pretty dope.
I'm not mad at it.
Right. And I tried to like jump on it real fast because I hadn't seen anybody do a video there before.
I haven't yet.
Yeah, so I was like, alright, I gotta do this fast. And then lately I've been seeing like people take pictures there.
I see a lot of pictures.
Discovering.
That's what I've seen. I've seen the pictures. I haven't seen video though, so you're the first one I've seen out there.
Cool.
That's really dope though. As far as Vegas, how would you describe the Vegas scene of music?
I'll be honest. When I first came here, I'm not when I first came here, but when I first like started like jumping into the scene, I think I fed into like a lot of the negativity, a lot of the crabs in the bucket mentality, where people would say like,
it's hard not to sometimes.
Yeah. Like, you know, people would just be like, oh, the city doesn't support you or whatever, things like that, or not a lot of outlets. And what I've just come to be based on like, you know, my own like personal development and whatnot is, you know, you can't like blame other people. Like, if you want something, you really have to go get it, and that's a big component of my music.
Facts.
Like, I want to let people know, like, you got to let go of all this negativity. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like, that stuff will only hold you down.
Right.
So right now, I just think like the scene is amazing.
It's popping. I feel like
somebody's going to pop soon.
Yeah, without question.
Yeah.
There's too much talent. Way too much talent. I always hear that Vegas like does not support hip hop, and I see that. Don't get me wrong. I definitely see that as far as like the venues, the clubs, like. But I think we just got to make them support it. And if the venues and the clubs don't want to, cool. We just won't go through them as an outlet. And I say we just because it's the hip hop is more than just one person in Vegas. It's a bunch of people. So to me, that's the aspect. If they don't want to support, then we'll go around them or we'll go straight through them.
Right.
What would you say is the next step for Elmer Abapo?
Well, the next step that I want to do is I want to open for like a major label artist, whether it be at like Brooklyn Bowl or, you know, if God willing, T-Mobile Arena, something like that.
Facts.
I think for me the biggest struggle is breaking into that next level of, I don't want to say like corporate structure, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like beyond like the local level.
Right.
Like getting your foot in the door into the music scene as a whole around the world. I find that like to be like a little tough, and you got to know the right people, network with the right people and whatnot.
That's who you know.
So that's why I'm just going around talking to people, talking to you, like everybody that I can, you know.
So are you looking for like commercial success? Are you trying to like get a radio record per se? Would you mind staying independent? Do you want to sign to a label? What are your thoughts on those things?
I just think it has to be right. I think a lot of artists nowadays are, you know, jumping into these partnerships, which is a lot more friendly to the artist rather than like these 360 deals where they like own you and everything. And just realizing that if you build it right, like you can have the leverage to dictate what you want as an artist rather than being at the mercy of a record label and whatnot. So I do want commercial success. Like, I do feel like the message that I bring to people is something that people really need to hear.
Right.
I really want people to achieve their goals, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a real important thing. And like, I you know, you listen to my music a little bit, like I'm really not about like things that don't apply to me. Like, I don't talk about like going to the club or whatever, and respect to the people that do, because there's a need for it.
If that's what they live in,
that's the truth, right? But for me, like, I just feel like there needs to be more positivity, and I want to achieve that on a commercial scale.
Right.
And yeah,
I think you can. I think you will. Definitely will. I think what you just mentioned, positivity, like that's the vibe that I get. Is just like a happiness, and I'm not saying like happy as far as like. Because I watched a lot of interviews as well, and I watched Ebro interview Kyle, and Ebro felt like he was being scammed through Kyle because Kyle's making this happy ass music and he's smiling all the time.
Right.
And in my head, and what Kyle was saying to him was like, "Well, do you not want me to smile? Do you want me to be an asshole?" Like,
it's like the little Yachty and Joe Budden interview.
Yeah, right? and that's tough for me because I'm like, I love bars, I love lyrics. So like I totally get where Buns is coming from, and I agree with him 110%. But he just comes off and he looks like the old man in the room. But you gotta like understand, Lil Yachty is not for us. Lil Yachty is for the 17, 16, 19-year-olds that, yeah, it is what it is. It's like Soulja Boy back in 2008 or whatever.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff. But yeah, so no, I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah.
Where can everybody follow you at?
You can follow me. If you search Elmer Abapo on any social media, you'll pretty much find me. That's why I decided to keep that name and not go with any other like moniker. And like, it's just Is
Elmer Abapo taken without the period?
It's not, but Instagram won't let me have it. They keep saying it's taken. That's why I'm like getting irritated about it a little bit.
Wait, on Instagram it's not taken without the period, but they won't let you have it.
Yeah, they say somebody else has it, and I'm looking it up. I'm like, nobody has it, and I don't know who I'm supposed to contact. So if somebody can help me with that Instagram thing, But
Facts.
yeah, no, at Elmer.Abapo on Instagram, at Elmer Abapo on Twitter, pretty much Elmer Abapo everywhere. Like, you should be able to find me. Spotify, follow me on Spotify for sure.
If you type in Elmer Abapo on YouTube, as long as it doesn't autocorrect and like type in ABATE, which it did for me one time, I'm like, this is not the guy I was looking for, so I had to do it. But if you type it on YouTube or Google, he'll pop up. Your website one more time.
Just my website's elmerabapo.com.
Boom.
Right.
You're good to go. Much success, much love to you, man. Appreciate you. Check him out, Elmer Abapo. It's The Session.
Hey.
Woo!